Okay, ready.
Good
and
morning.
action.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Autosportivo YouTube channel. Thank you, everybody who commented and watched our last video.
Hold on.
Ah,
Oh,
for God's sake. We have to do that again.
fucking hell. But they've got to slow down here. They think they're going to turn around.
Oh, it's a Scania V8. Oh, yeah!
We'll allow that.
Listen! Yes!
Howdy, partner.
Yeah,
He's got a boner.
That there is right up my street.
There go V8.
Get them Scania V8 going.
Can we
Right.
just ask what's going on with the hat today? Is it new uniform day?
Yes. This is.
Why do I not see an Autosportivo sticker across the top?
I'm yet to put a Autosportivo.
It's nice. It's
tag
like
on it.
crushed velvet.
No, it's suede.
Suede.
Suede. Yes. I'm
Very
going to
nice.
order
It's
one
not
for you
real
guys.
cow.
No.
I love his cowboy hat.
No. I'm going to get one for everyone.
Dan's back.
Yes.
Yes.
He wasn't here last week, and he didn't have the joys
Missed
of
out the
looking at.
fun.
I did, yeah. But I have read this.
Yeah. So you watched the video. We recapped you in, and you know the score, and
Yeah.
I can't take him seriously wearing that hat.
What?
Right, anyway, what are we doing? Because this intro's already like 5 minutes long.
Sorry, but you know our intros, people don't like them.
Oh, stuff of legend.
Today we've got the majority of some parts, and we're going to do these MOT failures on the car. And next week, take it for an MOT, get a new MOT on the car.
Which I think we should film.
We could film that, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But we want to do right by the car and get it back on the road. But the best thing about this is we're going to see how much money it's going to cost us to get this car back on the road.
Yeah.
Thing is, we won't be able to sell it because of it's got all those
No,
MOT history
this is where it
bits
gets
on
better. I'm keeping it for myself.
Oh.
This is my car and my collection.
No, otherwise it'll be broken for parts in a week.
One day it
no,
will.
hang on,
It
right.
will do one day.
Actually,
But Dan,
Ant
I
took
took
me
him
down
out
the
on
road.
it.
He took me down the road in it the other day, and you know I don't really like the cars. I like them, but I don't. I'm glad I can give them back, right? But he put his foot down in this the other day, and it was the first time I've genuinely sat there and gone,
you felt the brakes
what
in
the
it?
fuck? Yeah, the brakes
The
are
brakes are
brilliant.
mental.
No,
in
no,
it.
the
Forget
brakes
the brakes.
failed MOT, mate.
Forget,
Well,
forget
yeah.
the brakes for a minute, right? The way this thing pulls is just. It's got
You were
to be
impressed,
mad.
weren't you?
I
It's
actually
probably got
was.
G-Tex
It was
in
the first
Yeah, but look at
coupe.
the size of the turbo.
Yeah, it was the first coupe I've genuinely sat there and gone, oh my god, what the hell?
Yeah,
can't
he was impressed with it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yes, let's get his MOT.
unless the old owner wants to buy it back once it's on the road, he's the only person I'll sell it to. So otherwise, I'm keeping it, and I really have thoroughly enjoyed driving this car.
Well,
so
from history, you're not ever going to be able to sell this car anyway because it's got
Oh,
all
it's
of
condemned.
this stuff. Yeah,
It's
it's got all
condemned.
this stuff on it.
oh
Look,
no,
It says come about corrosion. So
oh no.
as soon as it says corrosion on MOT history, that means the car's obviously rusty.
Yeah, it's
Right?
condemned, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
what
what
mine,
happens to
innit?
yours, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, got,
And it
got
same-
condemned and so I
It was the
smashed it with a
same,
hammer.
same colour, same
Yeah.
spec, turbo plus.
Well, you broke one of
Same
these.
twats.
Maybe I should give him this as a, here you go, JP. Thank you for your 7-8 years of commitment and
It's
loyalty.
only 10 years, isn't it?
Is
Right,
it?
anyway, before
Yeah.
this turns
There you go,
into
10 year
broke back,
anniversary present.
Let's
Oh,
get it
you
up.
boy.
Let's do it.
enjoy.
I'm gonna. Let's all have a job each to do.
Yeah.
Rocker cover gasket needs changing. The wheels need to come off. Track rod end. Bushes at the back. Should we start with the bushes at the back?
I've had a very busy week.
Yeah.
Yes. He could do the bushes at the back, and I'll do the rocker cover gasket because that's really hard. This is the hardest job for me.
Shall we all do the bushes at the back
Yeah,
together?
no, we'll all do that. It's
We'll
all
do it
right.
together. Come on then.
We
Send it
shared
up.
the bush, yeah?
Appreciate the bush.
You have to ruin it, don't you? You have to ruin it. You did. You just ruined it.
Okay. So, Dan is doing the rocker cover gasket.
Yes, and I have just found.
How are things going?
Well,
Because there was a big oil leak, weren't there?
yeah, there was, and this is why, because there's so much silicone there. All you've got to do is a pea-sized little blob in the corner. Literally just a tiny little blob, and that's enough.
That's caked, isn't it?
Yeah, they haven't got any on the top, but they've got loads at the bottom. You don't need to go all the way across there either. Literally, you're just going to go in there, little blob.
Yeah. But it was
Doesn't make
leaking
sense.
bad. Look at.
Yes.
I can see all that oil down there.
Well, I've just cleaned all of it off the rocker part, but
Was that on the MOT advisory? Was it?
there was an oil leak on
Yeah,
there.
oil
Yeah,
leak.
there was. I've had a look through that MOT sheet and I disagree with 90% of it.
All right.
Not that I'm a professional.
What you got to say?
We're going slinging.
Right, so that'll be one nice little job ticked off.
Yes.
And then what I've started doing back here is I'm removing the wheels because we're going to change the rear subframe bushes. And
Fun.
you don't look impressed.
I'm more looking forward to doing those rear pushes.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
But it's still not £7,000 or £5,000 worth of work.
Right, come back to you in a
It's
bit.
going to be 10.
What are we doing?
What are you doing, guys?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
So, for some reason, these people think that to put a rocker cover gasket on, you have to put a whole tube of silicone
Yeah.
on the gasket on this side of the
And now you're
gasket.
picking it all out of the gullies.
Now we're having to pick it all out because if we leave it in there, it's a way for oil to get out.
Okay.
So yeah, and I'm not joking. There's like a whole tube of silicone on this thing, holding the spark plug rings in the actual rocker cover part as well. So
So that should be like, what, 10-minute jobs turning
it should be, like not even 10 minutes
Well,
to take it on
guess
and
what?
off.
At least it's not going to leak after.
So this is how you do it properly. Black gasket maker. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to put a little blob in here. Right, so you see literally it's like a pea size, yeah? And in there. Okay, like that.
Lovely.
So it's not a lot, right? You don't need a lot. Because where it goes on the corner, there's a seal, and yeah, it just helps seal that corner.
Yep.
That's all it is. It's not, it doesn't need a lot.
Nice fresh gasket on.
Yeah.
And the centre rings.
I try and get Ant to buy these as often as possible because whenever we do belts, we take the rocker cover off.
It normally breaks a seal and they never
Yeah,
seal
exactly.
properly again.
So just an example of why you shouldn't put silicone around the spark plug holes as well is because this happens. So this has been like submerged in oil
Yep.
because of how it was fitted. So obviously they've got silicone. They had silicone in every single spark plug hole.
Yes.
So
I
this
mean,
spark plug actually needs to be cleaned out.
We
before
come down here. See it all.
So basically, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly clean out cylinder 1 because there's oil in it. Put a bit of brake cleaner in it. Give it a little mix.
You're making some of that moonshine, boy.
And your mojito's ready, sir. Stirred, not
I
shaken.
want, yeah, I was going to say I wanted it shaken, not stirred. But
Yeah, well, you know, if it happens, then basically what we're going to do is just blow it out slowly into that. So there we go, lovely. And there we go, beautiful. So now, yeah, that's blown the oil out, so we're good there. Just got to dry this up a bit. Okay, are we ready?
go on then.
Now sometimes they are a bit awkward and they do fall out. So we have to kind of watch it as we go on. Make sure we don't drop anything. There we go. Now I like to leave the spark plug, the coil packs in, so it's easy to line up again because it self-centers that way. So there we go.
There we go,
And
lovely.
then JP's got the bolts.
Good work, mechanic Dan. By the paperwork.
By the paperwork. Why, that's a nice pile of nuts you got here. Ant's over there smiling away. So yes, and there we go. How to do a rocker cover properly. Excuse me.
Fucking shake your leg while you do that.
Did you film me?
Not that bit.
Good.
So,
So these front ones look okay. These rear ones is what he's talking about, I'm guessing.
yeah, because look, there's no metal around that. Look, I'm pushing onto the bush there.
So I wonder if we can maybe loosen both bolts, drop the axle down a little bit.
What, without doing the tank?
Oh God, no! Look, we're not going to get that past that.
No. I think the tank's going to have to be dropped.
I think at least all 4 of the bolts need to come out and it needs to be pushed forward just to see how much room we've got and how low it comes, and then we go from there. I mean, I personally don't want to take these tank straps off because they never go back on nicely, or they don't come off nicely, do they? So and this needs to be sorted as well. That's probably why it's pulled over like that. And it's got like 50 different bits of pipe here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I think Rich is going to do something with it anyway, isn't he?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits of pipe. Rich will do something, won't he?
Yeah.
This is definitely a thicker down pipe than normal, isn't it? This has got some like secrets to it, I think, because it's fast. It's one of those cars, isn't it? It's got an intercooler and boost pipes and relocated air filter.
And about 3/4 of an under tray.
Yeah. At that point, you kind of just want to rip it off because that's loose.
Okay, so what are we doing now?
Rear bushes. I think that's the biggest job on the car.
So what's going on, Cowboy Dan?
This is mechanic Cowboy Dan. There ain't no gas in it.
I know what's wrong with it.
There ain't got no gas in it. It ain't got no gas in it. Right, basically, I've lowered the subframe down on this side. I just want to see if we can actually get it high enough, or get this one out, without dropping the
Entire axle.
the tank.
Yeah.
So
Well, I've undone the tank anyway, so it's ready to drop.
Okay. I mean, this really does. It's fitting, isn't it?
Start shooting up in the sky.
So as you can see, there's definitely no fear of this thing just falling out and being dangerous, but we're changing it for you guys at home. Don't do this at home. It's not a nice job. I hope no one's listening with headphones on. Right, let's just try and go. No, okay, cool.
1 million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
Ah, bloody hell. Right, there we go. She's out.
As it's been condemned, we have to uncondemn it.
Yes. Okay, cut. Raymo's here.
Would you look at that? Bloody hell.
Right, so now,
Do you want to pull down on it?
if we can get, can you
What?
just... Alright, okay, we can get it out.
Woo!
See?
Would you look at that?
Where's the new one? We'll do like a comparison.
Here. No, it's not. Sorry.
So,
It was effed.
Exhibit A, and there you go, it's a new one. And literally that took, how long did that take to get out? 5 minutes?
Yeah,
and
the other
I-
side,
I-
however, is in the way of the fuel tank.
I am completely covered in rust as well, which is not nice, but hey ho. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean up the hole, grease this up, put it in. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Actually, I don't know how to put it back in. I'm going to figure that out in a minute. Maybe we should put this in the freezer. Maybe we should have put this in the freezer.
Maybe they'll just.
Or I'll heat this up so it expands and then drop it in. I'll figure it out in a minute. Cut.
So after all that talk on how we're going to get it in, we've found that.
Well, I've greased it up and it's clean and that's it.
All that worry about trying to get it in.
So how does it work? Because
Well,
I'm guessing it
as
must,
it bolts in, it compresses,
bolt and then
doesn't
compress,
it?
Yeah, the inside must open
Yeah,
up.
compress.
Yeah. Okay, well there you go then. So I'm not sure if I want to leave this side loose and do the other side because I think we might need to move the axle over that way to get it out.
Leave it undone.
I'm going to leave
and
it
just
undone.
see, yeah.
I'm going to leave it undone.
The tank's like loose, so if you undo the 3 bolts, it should drop down and give you a bit of room as well.
We need another one of these.
Yes.
Has Rich got one?
Yeah, possibly, but we'd have to ask him if he's not using it, obviously.
Very good.
Why is it going to completely fall down?
Well, I don't know. This is why I want to.
It's got the 2 front ones on. So
No, I've taken them both off. No.
You try taking both off so you can actually.
The only thing I'm worried about is brake lines snapping.
I'll tell you what, I've got an idea. Right, what I'll do is, to start off with, I'll put a bolt in,
Loosely.
but not do it up.
Get some of that yee-haw in there, boy.
Fucking hell, this is hard. There we go.
Hey.
Fucking hell. That one was stuck, eh? Right, cut.
Right, GB.
Well, that's a lot of grease, man.
Yeah, man.
You went a bit much on that, didn't you?
So, Dan,
That one.
at the end of this, if people stay tuned,
Yes.
we're going to tell them how much it's cost us to.
Yes, yeah.
I'm sure when we bolt that in, it should put itself.
Well, when you jack the thing up,
Yeah.
jack it up, it'll go up.
So yeah, stay tuned. And we'll
Yes.
tell you how much we've spent on the
Oh,
car.
it's caught.
I have just fitted the compensator spring. That
Nice
the
new
car
shiny
failed
one.
on. There we go. Can you see it? Look, have a look.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's this one here.
Focus.
I'm
Focus.
trying to, but you know.
Camera doesn't want to focus. Well, they can see it anyway,
Right.
as blurry as it is.
Well, come around here then. Come swap sides. There you go. Have a look at that nice new compensator.
There
Oh, hang on. There you go.
Commentator spring.
Oh, this is not going well. There we go. Go to the side a little bit. Other way. Other way. Yeah, that's it. Go on. Keep going
There we
round.
go. There
Keep
we
going
go.
round.
There we go. There it is.
Finally. God, that didn't take forever. Right. Next.
Well, I've already undone the inner bolts for the drive shaft, and I've undone the big old nut at the front. So just need to lower the car down, undo the suspension bolts, and then get it down.
We're getting there. So, as you can see, we have a checklist
Yep.
of everything we're doing. And so we got to do a drop links and track rod, apparently. I don't know what the track rod is, though. I haven't properly looked at the failure sheet for that. So I'll have a look at that in a minute. Drop links, I'll do those while you carry on with the drive shaft. Yes.
Cool. Right, so we now have.
Oh, wait. Cut, I haven't put the drive shaft bolt on.
Oh well. Spare drive shaft has now been put in because CV boot was absolutely mullered as per the MOT test. I swear that you probably have one or two more ugger duggers in
Yeah,
that.
do you reckon? All right, hang on a minute. Let me just. Wait, is it set to? Oh, it wasn't set to high. Oh. There we go. That's nearly.
What are we going to do about these little,
There we go.
little fucking bits?
There's that Scania V8 again, and the other one. Yeah! God damn. Right, come on. Seriously, come on. Yes.
So drive shaft is in. I've recorded that bit. So
Good. And
What's
you recorded the brrrr.
yeah, we've recorded that.
So what's next is lower ball joint covers. Because the ball joints aren't actually knackered, are they?
No, they're not knackered.
It's the
but
cover
dust
that's
cover,
split.
so, yeah.
Is it just the one or both?
Can we not just silicone?
Just that one. I mean, that's what I would say, but no. No, that's not what I would say, JP, because you are a pain eye. Yeah, we need a dust cover then. And you got some?
I do.
Done. All right, so JP?
I put the spring on the rear compensator.
That's done.
Oh, JP,
Yeah.
what have we just done?
Drive shaft.
Draft shaft. Done.
Yep. Rear compensator. Have you ticked that?
Yep.
Good lad.
Drop links.
Doesn't need drop links.
Track rod.
It's track rod dust cover.
No, that's a ball joint.
Ball joint.
So someone's
Ball
messed
joint.
that up. But anyway, okay. Keep the Sharpies away from the fucking whiteboard.
Something tells me he screwed up before.
Still there.
And action.
Lovely. So we have now changed the cracked cover for the ball joint.
And how was the ball joint?
Ball joint's fine. The cover was just, it's obviously been nicked at some point. Like caught on something and then just failed like that. But otherwise, yep, there we go. Right, now JP, if you
Did we change
let
the
it
drop
up
link
slowly.
over there, or leave it?
The drop link, the drop link's okay. Yeah. Right, take it out. Yeah, we re-greased the ball joint as well while we're in there. Just put a bit of grease in there. Make it last a bit longer if it's... Yep.
Yee-haw.
How far do you think we are now through?
If we took it for an MOT now, I reckon it would pass.
Be a few advisories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else have we got to do? So what we've done so far, we've done the rear compensator spring, you've done that, we've done the
Rocker cover gasket, we've
We've
done the
done
rear
bushes,
done a
done-
tyre,
yeah,
done
done
the
the
compensator spring,
drive
done the drive
shaft.
shaft, done this ball joint. What else is there left? That's it. I can't see any more.
No, there was that scabby bit back here that we need to look at some point, but I think it's more of an advisory than a failure.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a drain hole, but. Oh, and the exhaust. The exhaust needs to be
yeah,
done.
the
Richard
Oh
needs
yeah,
to sort the
we'll.
exhaust.
The exhaust.
That's not going to be done today.
Is Rich going to do that?
I
I've
assume
not
so.
spoken
Give it
to
to
him.
Rich.
What do you think we need to do to it?
Fix it.
Yeah, I would say it's probably going to get cut here, or you should have a new join to it.
Yeah.
So I think it's just here where it's
It's got a bit of a blow.
blowing.
Okay, so now that we've finished, we've completed all the MOT failures that we think is failed. We're going to show you the quote that the specialist gave the old owner, and now we're going to show you what it's cost us to put it back on the road. So the quote he got was nearly £5,000, and it's here. Can you put it there, JP?
I'll think about it.
Here? All right, put it there so they can see.
Cowboy hat on.
But his quote was nearly £5,000. Dan, if you'd like to add up what we've spent on this car,
Yeah,
bear in mind,
so-
guys, this is our prices. You know, we get.
Well, remember the car's not finished yet. 'Cause there's a couple more bits. We still.
No,
Few bits.
we've still got probably
Oh, I'd say
four
another-
four
yeah.
hours. I'd say probably another
I'll
4
probably
hours.
got £500 worth of stuff to do on it. I reckon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
So
that what you
if we
reckon?
say if we say 500, right? Say we've got £500 left to spend.
Yeah.
Well, more to spend on it. That would mean that we are.
We've got it all.
Well, today what we spent.
Today we've done £482. So 3.5 hours labour. There's a couple of bits I haven't added on here, but like the tyre fitting, the rocker cover gasket, the drive shaft is actually £40, and we've added it up. So yeah, 482. So if we then add it on, so 482 add 500. I'm not very good at maths. £982. So less than £1,000
to get it back.
Where his quote was £4,975.
Nearly £5,000. Yeah.
So
that's a saving of £4,000.
yes, yeah.
Go to you.
And we've saved another coupe. See, we don't all break them, do we? We saved them too. And that's what we've done
Yeah,
today.
but I think, remember, we discussed earlier on is how difficult is it going to be to sell that with that sheet full of freaking failures?
Yeah.
Well, if I was looking for a Turbo Plus and I watched this video, I'd be like, it wouldn't put me off, but it's not for sale. I'm keeping it.
But it does show that when you see advisories, when you see repairs and stuff like that, it doesn't necessarily mean the car's completely knackered. It could be a case like this where, someone's tried to scam a customer out of a car and they've told the guy to be harsh and pick on everything. I mean, you guys have seen underneath it.
It's clearly make certain stuff up as well.
Well, yeah, there was things that weren't there, obviously, but yeah, I mean, I feel bad for the guy that owned it before.
Oh no, 100%.
Hey,
He's got scammed.
Big time.
I've seen cars worse than this,
Yeah.
with a shorter list than this. This really was not that bad. It's a real nice example, to be honest.
Yeah.
And on that note,
sorry guys, it happens.
thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button. And again, there's literally 5 places left for the 25th of May. So if you're one of them lucky ones, click the description. There'll be a link. Get your ticket today, or you'll miss out. You can't come on the day. That's that. Any last words, cowboy?
Have a pleasant evening.
Bye.
Ciao.
Welcome to Cowboy Motors, where we sell them hot, we sell them clocked.
So the headlining was sagging and it was annoying me. So just for temporary measures, I got... What's that?
You've stapled
I stapled it, it's in my head. Next week we're changing it, but yeah, for the time being.
That's an MOT failure, right?
Yep.
And before you drive away, boy.
Hang on, remember it's a plus,
Howdy.
you've got to press the button. You don't want to ruin his hair.
Look, it's just sat on top of his head.
Thank you very much.
Yeehaw!
Oh,
Drop them ponies, son!